UFC BJJ episode 2 is in the books, and I like this episode even more than the first one, and that's due in no small part to how much I enjoyed watching this match, but we'll get to more on that in a minute. Production note, it's Tuesday, which means both of my kids are home today while I'm recording this, so if you hear toddler noises, sorry about that. We're just going to power through. In the episode 1 recap that I did, and if you missed that one, it's probably because you're not subscribed to the channel, so make sure you're subscribed right now, that way you don't miss any future videos. But I talked in that episode about some potential concerns that people had with the coaches, and maybe they weren't the best selections. And I think episode 2 highlighted some of those issues and criticisms that people might be having. I like Mikey Musumeci. I am a Mikey fan. I think he's a phenomenal grappler. I really like Mikey. He's just a bit of an awkward fella. And when you have two coaches and one of them doesn't really speak that great of English and the other one is super awkward, it can make for a really weird viewing experience. Which brings me to Harrison, and I'm not faulting him at all for having English as his second language. I think he's doing the best job he can to speak as much English as possible, and I don't think it's a fair criticism to complain that a guy doesn't speak English. I think a more fair criticism of having him as a coach is that he's coaching guys who have more accolades and accomplishments in no-gi than he does. Like, I know he's got that win over Baby Shark recently and he won Pans, but there's guys on his team who have won more, especially in no-gi, so it's weird that he's their coach, and he's not really bringing much to the entertainment side of things because, again, there's the language barrier. And the last thing about like the production and the show as a whole is that it was really weird in this episode that the editing felt like slapped together. Like, guys would be talking and their sentences just kind of like cut out randomly. It felt like the episode was edited by AI. Maybe it was, I don't know. It was just weird. I did enjoy watching the debate about the ecological approach to training jiu-jitsu versus the like traditional way of instruction, and I'm not going to get into all of that right now. I did make a video about the ecological approach previously and shared all my thoughts there, which people argued about a lot in the comments, which is great because comments help fight the algorithm monster. So comment away whether you like me or hate me. I don't care. It all helps. But I did like seeing that conversation in the episode. But the real highlight for me, obviously, was the match between Keith Krikorian and Isaac. And I thought it was really good. And especially since we only had the quick sub in the first episode, this is the first time we got to see like the full rules and the format and the rounds. And I thought that it was a really fun and exciting match. Round 1, Isaac was attacking the legs a lot, but Keith was never really in too much danger. I thought it was weird that Isaac would kind of get a sweep and then would come up, but he wasn't really super committed to passing the guard and would just kind of sit back down after a few seconds. I thought that was a weird strategy, but who the fuck am I to tell Isaac what he should do in a match on UFC BJJ against Keith Krikorian? So, you know, I'm not faulting him for it. I just thought it was odd. Round 2, Keith was clearly in control, almost took the back, and he had the Darce. In round 3, Isaac had a lot of sub attempts, but I thought Keith had the most dangerous moment of the match on his heel hook attempt. I thought that was closer to anything that Isaac was throwing up. Let me know in the comments how you scored the match. The judges ended up giving it to Isaac, which I disagreed with, but I could see their point and where they were coming from. All in all, I thought it was a good episode. I am enjoying this show. I hope you are enjoying it as well, because I will make another video just like this one after episode 3 comes out. So please make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.